Oh, lordy lord. Alright, welcome back. This is another Fridge Gamer. What? What is going on? Hold on, hold on. Why is there a formation lab? They're supposed to be qualifying. Oh no, this is scuffed. Oh, Christ almighty. Oh, this is such a mess. I'm sorry if everything's... there is no professionalism going on with this stream, with this... No, this is actually fucked. This is actually fucked. Hold on. Hold on. No, 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 no. Driver... Oh, fuck. Fuck, what's going on? No, 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 no. This is so fucked. Wait. Oh, fuck. Ah! Okay. God, this is so stressful. Oh, it's so stressful getting people to join stuff. Ah! Alright, I need to join everybody's Discord. Alright, hold on. Jen, we're gonna have to rehost. It skipped quali for some reason. So, retire from session. Retire from session, please. Thank you. We're gonna have to redo this. I don't know why quali isn't a thing. So, retire from session, please. This is so stupid. Oh, yeah. So just, I'm telling everybody, just retire from session, please. Thank you. All right, guys. I don't know what EA's doing. I literally set a qualifying, so just retire from the session so that we can redo this. This is so stupid. Oh, we need Doko to retire. Freak. Doko, please. Oh, thank God. All right. Everybody join the racing chat again, please. Oh, oh my God, man. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, I'm not crazy, right? I set a qualifying. I guess I don't know. I might be stupid. Okay, now we're good. Now it's there. So we're all good to go now. No, as long as people haven't. Oh, people left the session. Okay, well that's fine. This lobby should still work. All right, so re-invite Jen. Yes sir. Uh, Doko still in it. Dustin. Raza. And then McLaren fan. All right. All right, so we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it was 7 people, 7 to 8 people in the lobby. I think one person wasn't in the voice channel, but that's fine. Oh my God. Yeah. You're, yes, sir. Yep. Is it giving you an error? Okay, I sent you another one. Let's see if it works now, because that's weird. I'm sorry about that, guys. This is all gonna be caught on the stream, too. Oh, Lord. Alright. Yes, short quali, so it'll be 15 minutes total. And I wanted to make sure we have that on there just because I know some of you are newer or rusty, so that's kind of like a practice session too at the same time. Okay, so yes, it's the official first race of the whole BFR F1 league. So you guys are special. You guys are really cool. All right, are we missing anyone? Do you guys know of anyone that we're missing? Okay, I'm getting a message. Where's that at? Uh, that is a complicated question. Okay, I mean, I think this is everybody. That looks about right. So McLaren fan, if you can just pick your team, we'll be good. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, I guess we're good to start again. Everybody ready up? Join your race radios, and this should be perfect because I see that it says qualifying short right there. So, good luck, have fun. Yep. Okay. Oh, I might be stupid. Hashtag content. Let's go, Stag GT. Sorry, I've been ignoring the chat. Sorry, there's been absolutely zero introduction. You've just been dropped straight into this, just like our D2 racers. A lot of these people, it was their first time even like doing anything multiplayer. So with AI being in here, with there being new and inexperienced drivers, I'm not saying I'm expecting uh uh a lot of shenanigans, a lot of crazy. I don't even know, but I think it's very likely. No offense to you guys who are watching from the D2 race. It is how it is. I'm expecting chaos. I'm expecting chaos in D1, so don't think it's just you guys. It's definitely just F1 in general. Dude, I hope it goes good for tier 1 too. I hope it goes good for me. I swear to you, anytime I would practice with maybe like, a certain person. Nah, not even a certain person, just anybody. Anybody that I would even practice with, it would be awful. And I am, because this is D2, again, no offense to you guys, doesn't, mean anything, but I am testing out having path tracing on for streams, since streams, I think do about 60 FPS anyways. So we'll see how that goes. Right now, I'm holding a solid 45, so it's not looking great. But we'll see once a car actually comes out how it goes, because I think once it gets into the like, what's it called? Into the actual like broadcast angles, it works a little better. Track map. All right, so that should be everything for now. But I don't want to watch for. Oh no, this is. Who is the first user out? So Jen, Baby Eagle, first one out on the track for qualifying. We have quite a few assists on. Yeah, why is it giving me? It might be because it's an online game. All right, hold on. So we might need to turn off path tracing, unfortunately. But we can definitely turn on ray tracing, because I remember testing that out, and that was more than good enough. Should be good. Oh, I don't like that message. I do not like that message. Oh no, we might have to stay with path tracing for now. I don't want to have to rehost again. So, sorry D2, you're being relegated to no, see, it's working better now. I don't know. You're just gonna be relegated to slightly uh dysregulated frames, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. We're seeing an overtake in qualifying? Guys, we talked about being respectful. And then Babe Jen gets the penalty? Guys, what? Okay. Was that Dustin D's it was? Well, everybody, we're going to have to add that to the incident report. You can't be doing that on an out lap. If you're going to pass, you got to do it extremely cleanly. And his lap was invalidated as well. Oh, man. Maybe I shouldn't have put straight corners. I mean, that's what we're using for Tier 1. They're just allowed more assists, so... Oh, lordy lord, man. Lordy lord. It's alright. It's alright. It's to be expected. First race of the season. I guess let's go ahead and take care of the intro since it's so late. But welcome everyone. This is Black Flag Racing, BFR. Initially an ACC league, they are expanding into F1. I have been brought in. They like me a lot. They think I'm pretty cool. They think I'm very helpful. So I have slowly been promoted, moving up the ranks. I am now in charge of quite a few things. So, what's up? I'm the Fridge Gamer, or La Fridge Gamer, as it says on my Twitch and EA. That's just because somehow somebody stole the Fridge Gamer from me before I could have it. So, you know, it is what it is. But, welcome to some more F1 racing. A lot of you who know me as a very, very, very ADHD commentator. I like to roast the drivers. I might have to tone that down just a little bit here because these are slightly more newbies, you know. But hey, we're here for racing. You're here for racing. I'm here simply to yap and talk over racing. I don't have to do anything. I sit here in my slightly uncomfortable chair and rest my... Oh my god, some of these times are rapid! Okay, Raza may have been disrespected by being put into the second tier, but yeah, Dustin D's treating this like a NASCAR race at the moment. He may very well be a NASCAR fan. He doesn't care about anybody else on track. He is just zooming absolutely through everybody. But hey, improvement maybe in the future. Improve on that. McLaren fan, also a pretty good pace. Someone asking why their game has a weird ticking noise. Their computer is a bomb. Confirmed. Their computer is a bomb. Everybody was so concerned about terrorists being on track. You know, the Mercedes terrorists. But somebody has a bomb in their computer. Ferrari. There's a Ferrari zooming around. That's got to be Doko. It is, in fact, Doko. It seems like, yeah, my frames have stabilized. So this should be fine. We have path tracing on. It looks kind of cool, if you ask me. I honestly don't know if I can tell the difference as his lap becomes invalidated. Dustin, no! tier 2 pole is already quicker than anything I did yesterday. Hey. I just wanted to let that silence sit because, Dustin, you cannot be doing that bad in D1. Good thing you're not here today because, dude, come on. How are you going to let Razak Sali be faster than you? That is a shame. Yep, some people having technical issues with their equipment. I'm really just hoping that all of our racers, our human racers, qualify ahead of the AI. We have put the AI on 70 difficulty. We didn't want to lower it down too much because that's when the AI becomes a little aggressive but slow, and that's probably the worst combination. Whereas higher difficulties, they might be a little aggressive depending on whose AI it is, especially in multiplayer, but at least they're somewhat fast, so they're not going to be parking on apexes. As Doko spins out, can he recover? Will he have any sort of damage? It does not seem to be the case. But yeah, I think I started mentioning it. I did like 116 today. Oh man, no offense to you guys, but you guys are just slow. Biru, Dustin, you guys may just be slow. As we see destruction from Doko, can't we just get back on track nice and safely as he continues to drive on the grass? Okay. Alright. I like to see that rejoin. Baby Eagle on another outlap? Has she pitted and then come back out? Yes, some of these people are pitting. So they do understand that tire wear is a factor. I am not certain. Dustin Dees has pit. Okay, okay. He understands what tire wear is. I don't mean that in any disrespectful way. I just mean, you know, I don't know where anybody's skill level is at. I feel that, Biru. Can't qualify at Imola. I know exactly what you mean. I think the only time I did a decent qualifying session, a whole qualifying session in its entirety decently, was once, and I lost to Nate from our league. So, you know, what good did it do me? I think I did a 115 flat. I felt like I was flying on that lap. You know, caw caw like a bird. Okay. For future reference, nobody let me do that ever again. I can feel the cringe through the screen from everybody. But hey, I was flying. I felt amazing. Could I hit a 115 flat in qualifying again? I hope to do it again today because I don't know. I feel like that's a pretty decent place. Too late, already clipped it. Fuck me. No, Dustin. Well, we're here for the content. I'm providing content. That's what we do around here. So what we do have is everybody but Doko, Baby Eagle, or Jen, as we know her in the league, and Yasser not having a qualifying lap yet. Please, 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 I am begging, have a wait, Jen. Why are we using ERS during our out lap? Oh no, this is your hot lap. I'm mistaken. I'm mistaken. My apologies. That is on me. Biru, I love that. Oh, not an invalidated lap time. It does not look. The game is letting her get away with that. What will she finish with? A 124. Ugh. Ugh. Jen, we're gonna have to improve on that. But will we even see Razak Saleh improve on his time? Because that is a pretty quick lap. Same thing with McLaren fans. Some of these people, I'm not sure if these are their peaks or if they're just giving us a taste for what they're capable of. But yeah, I do want to ask you guys that are here in chat watching the stream, do you even really, as we see a spin out, come on Jen, keep it on track. Do you guys seem to notice any bit of a, like, frame jitteriness? Because it you know, it's kind of jittering. It goes from 60 to like 45 FPS. As long as it's somewhat smooth on the stream, I may just do this for the future for most streams. Maybe not path tracing, but ray tracing at the very least, because that does look a little nicer than what I normally have. Looks fine. All right, as long as it looks fine, that's fine by me. Because I know Twitch or just like production stuff usually at most caps at 60 FPS, just because that's like a consistent baseline. So as long as it's decent, then should be fine. Maybe the fancy graphics will distract people from the slightly lower frames. But hey, will we see anybody improve? Doko, we have on an outlap about to start. I don't know what to expect, guys. I don't know what to expect. I'm watching on a 60 hertz phone anyway. Man, what are they doing to you guys out in Poland? Do you guys not have iPhones? Do you guys still drive in wagons? I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I know you guys have evolved from wagons into motor cars, into Ford. What were they called back in the day? The Ford One. I know you guys are driving somewhat kind of cars. So good to see you guys in the modern times. All right. Will we see Doko put in a? Oh man, you use an iPhone 16 now? That's better than mine. I have a cracked iPhone 13. Should I get a new one or get it replaced, fixed? Possibly, but hey man, I need to save money for other things. Like buying the F1 pass and buying coins. What do you mean to tell me that it's like $20 for the pass? I don't remember how much it is actually. It might not even be $10. But what do you mean we have to pay for that? This isn't Fortnite. Let me just unlock cosmetics and just like have some kind of currency, like sim racing. Exactly. I need to save money for more sim racing, not for phones. But yes, Doko invalidated lap time. Now that I take a look at it, unfortunate. He may have to go back out again. Or is this his out lap? No, this is definitely his, no, yeah, this was his hot lap. Invalidated. Come on, Doko. We need to keep it within the track limits. You will need to put in a time to, hopefully start ahead of the AI. We also have an Aston Martin, but we have no users in the Aston Martin. Let me take one quick peek at Discord on my phone just to make sure that I'm not missing any important notifications from someone. I'm a little slow. I'm like an old man. I don't know where things are on my phone. Alright, let's see. No, nothing urgent at the moment, I think. So we should be good for the moment. I think last I checked, we might. Oh, Razak Sali does improve from a 115.8 to a 115.7. Um, ov- a little, almost. I I'm bad at mental math. Oh, we have two McLarens at the top and the two Haas at the top. So this may be a very good start for both the McLaren and Haas teams, especially since we don't, I mean, as you can tell, we don't have a full field. We actually only have, what is it? Four, six, four, five, six people? I mean, nobody messaged that, hey, I need an invite. Hey, you haven't invited me. So, I mean, that would be on them. Um, Yeah, oh, thank goodness. And it happens to be that the... Why has Yasser left the session? Has he retired from the session or has he left the session? Because there's a difference. I am concerned. I am concerned. Because... Oh my god. Yasser. Are you good? Oh man. Let me tell you what, commentating and kind of managing a race a little stressful. I will not lie. It is a little stressful. But I've done this kind of thing before, organizing things, and it is not any more or less stressful than I remember. So, hey, it is what it is. Just got to work through it, stay level-headed, or try my best to stay level-headed. Um and yeah, just kind of vibe. Make some good streaming content, some good F1 commentary content. Um, all right, early look at maybe potential pace on people. What do you guys think? Good lord, it is so early in the morning. My vocal cords aren't even warmed up. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Razak Sali and McLaren fan have a matching race pace to their qualifying pace? I honestly wouldn't doubt it. I am interested to see. I'm especially interested to know what people in Tier 1 will be doing because I've seen people do a one stop at Imola, and maybe they're just in a whole different league to what I'm capable of, but a one stop at Imola feels almost impossible unless you're really managing your tires. And then the thing is, I saw those guys in a league race I did a long time ago hold like 116, 117 paces with a one stop. It's ridiculous. You think someone used quality setup and gonna mess up their race? I wouldn't doubt it because that comes with experience, understanding the difference between qualifying pace and race pace. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Um, Doko back on an outlap. Can he keep it within track limits? Oh, this is outlap, so there's no worry about track limits right now. Yeah, Doko with no time. You need to set a time. I mean, at the very least, you have to set a time faster than Gasly. I mean, even if you set a time and it's slower than 19th place, you're going to be in 20th regardless. So he needs to do faster than a 123.844. Is he capable of it? It looks like he has the pace. He just needs to keep... Oh, we have somebody who completely missed the time. No, we multiple times said that the time is 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Tier 2 race. Not 12 p.m. 12 p.m. is the Tier 1 race. We sent rosters. Um, Look, man, I understand not everybody can, stay on their phone, check their phone constantly, but look, if you have any doubt, you ask. You ask. I mean, you ask. If you have any kind of concerns or doubts, you ask just so that there is no confusion. We do see Doko now making it towards the Sector 2 slow hairpin. Um, so far, it looks like decent pace. Just needs to make sure through these chicanes, especially to keep it within the limits, just so that he can finish this lap, as it does seem to be a pretty decent pace at the moment. I do appreciate all these other league members kind of patrolling the Discord. Thank you, Dustin, specifically, and Biru. I see you guys answering some questions that you know the answer to. Yeah, it seems that Lord PK, I remember him. He's a really cool guy. Will be missing this race due to a time confusion. Another invalidated lap as I look back over to my screen. Doko, and looking at the time, it would have been like a 118, but it was invalidated. That would have put him at least in the middle of the field. He needs to go again now. He's low on ERS. His tires are used. This is rough for him. He needs to put in a lap time right now. My ears are bleeding. Oof. Well, for Ustream don't know where I read that from. That was from the Discord. Somebody had been talking about some weird noises coming from their new wheel. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what their wheel is doing to them. It is like their wheel is talking all kind of sweet nothings to them. All right. The last user on track is Doko. Can Doko bring this lap home? It looks like he's really just playing it safe, but I mean, playing it safe may not really improve his position by much. McLaren taking P1, P2. Look, from the randomization that we did, Hunter, McLaren might be a little better than D2 pace or Tier 2 pace, whatever you want to call it. So this may be a runaway season for them, but I hope they check their floors. Dude, I honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if most of these people are using the default settings as he spins out. Doko, no. Doko, you will be starting. You will be starting from the back. Oof. Yeah, I mean that sucks for him. All he had to do was finish that lap. Is there rain? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. There's rain in this qualifying. I hope there's not rain in the race. Is Doko okay? Yeah, I mean it doesn't matter that they were disqualified. What is that joining? Oh, it's Nate. Okay. Uh hold on one second. Nate, if you're in here, I can hear you. I'm just muting, so I'm not like talking into the void in racing chat, but I'm here. So if you need to ask, just ask. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I'll go back to my commentary. Thank you, man. All right. So we do see Razak Sali, McLaren fan, in the McLaren, uh, qualifying pole and or hitting the 1-2. We have Hassan 2 and 3 and 4. Goodness gracious. And then near the back of the field, we do have Jen in Mercedes and Doko without a single validated lap time. But I forgot Jen has a grid position penalty, though very undeservedly. We will look. We will. It's a good thing I got the footage. Um, but yeah, it looks like somebody was being a little aggressive on the outlaps for qualifying. So not what you like to see. She very undeservedly so, I think, got that penalty. But hey, we'll have to yeah, we'll have to take a look at that. So from what I've seen in the practice races that I've done, it likes to rain at the very, very, very end of qualifying, and then the race is completely dry. So I just, consistency, I guess, for some reason. Um, just taking a look through the chat. I can't read and talk at the same time. Yes, Books, you are a McLaren fan. Hey, McLaren looks to be having a very good outlook on what this race will be. As we begin to load for the race, there will be a formation lap. I didn't know whether to keep it on or off because that is what Tier 1 will be using. I think it's good to have it. It's almost like a warm-up for safety cars. I really, you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm praying. I'm not a religious man, really, but I am praying that they understand what a formation lap is and that it is just going very slow before the race to warm up your tires. I'm hoping to not see any kind of incidents. I am hoping. Oh god, I've been keeping an eye on this FPS counter. Yeah, ray tracing may not be the move for online racing. I've been testing it in replays so that there's a lot of cars on track on my screen. But yeah, path tracing may not be the move. So, sorry, Tier 2. You were my guinea pigs, and it is what it is. Okay. Seem to be doing all right. Is that a new? Is that the new Haas livery? Because that does not seem to be the normal livery. Maybe I'm not aware, but it does look like a completely different Haas livery. It looks pretty cool, man. We already see 2 people disqualified, so they will just be they're just out of the formation line, but there's no penalty here from what I can tell or from what I've seen. So they'll just be they don't have to finish the formation line. They'll automatically just be placed. Interesting. Maybe they touched each other? I don't know. Can you send me an invite? Oh, lordy lord. Alright, I hope Nate takes care of that. If not, I think I can take care of it super quick. So that is Scorpio. What was Scorpio's name? Razaksali? I don't know. It looks like Nate is taking care of that. But hold on one second. Razaksali is... Where is his name? I saw it. It is... Oh, it's just Razaksali. I'm dumb. Okay, let me take care of that super quick before... Okay, I sent him an invite. Alright, well, let's take care of the intro. This is BFR Racing. We are about to start in Imola. Whatever people like to say. The lights are about to go out. People are about to start. Whatever. Please, 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 please. Clean turn 1, guys. Please. Clean turn 1. I would love to see a clean turn 1. This is kind of a dangerous turn 1. So please, please, please. I'm holding my breath. Oh, yes! Yes! I love to see this. Thank you so very much, everyone. Clean turn 1. I love to see it. As we see, Dustin D's now in first place. Maybe the McLarens were playing it a little too safe as they're no longer 1-2. But Razaksali, back in the session, is in second place. This is awesome, man. Very clean through the first couple of turns. We do see a McLaren. It looks like Razaksali coming a little off track. Maybe his first warning, maybe not. I don't know. It's a little touch and go sometimes about when it gives you those penalties. I know for sure Dustin D's just got a penalty. That one loves to throw you, or not a penalty, a warning. It loves to throw you a warning. So let me go ahead. Let's not have lap data on. I almost completely forgot about this. Let's do tires. Okay, none of the human racers are starting on softs. Had they started on softs, I would have lost it. Softs at Imola in a 50% race will not last. In my testing, they last maybe a good eight laps on an okay race pace. So we do see a big gap starting to form between second and third, the 2 McLarens. Dustin D's only 8/10, 9/10 ahead of Razaksali. He seems to have a bit more of race pace, but can he stay away from track limit warnings, penalties, and can he be consistent? No, that is definitely yet another warning. He is pushing very hard, but he's going off track very frequently. He will rack up penalties if he does not keep it within I can send this guy an invite, but man, I'm just gonna let the other admins take care of this. I need to commentate. I need to do my job for this tier. I said that I would be commentating for their race, and so commentating is what they are expecting. Hold on, I forgot to have chat up. All right. There was definitely contact with no wings flying. Perfect, 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 perfect. Yeah, man, this is an exciting start to the race. There are a lot of gaps forming, but so far right now, 1 and 2 are the only ones maintaining close. This should be a very easy overtake. Please, 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 clean. Yes, clean driving. Thank the Lord Jesus. But this is a touchy. Oh, that is, yep, I called it. Multiple warnings. He now has a 3-second time penalty for cutting these corners. I know strict can be a little, you know, on the nose with the word strict, but they can be very strict and very punishing. but that is part of the challenge of racing. So Dustin D's already a 3-second penalty, pushing him what would be past. I would only drop him to third at the moment, as he now loses DRS range. He is out of DRS range. It is only one straight that has DRS, but it is very crucial that he remains as he makes it back up. Okay, he definitely has race pace, but he is cutting so many of these corners so tightly that really I only see him continuing. I can only imagine he continues to rack up the penalties. There is no way. He needs to keep it within the track limits. He is pushing a little too hard. Another issue of how hard he's pushing and how much curb he's taking is he's going to destroy his tires. I think two stops is the most you want to do unless you're doing some crazy strategy. Something happened, you needed to pit. Two stop is maybe a conservative strategy for tire wear. It allows you to push very hard. As Razak Sali, fastest man on track, 119 flat from the McLaren. We do see Dustin D's being caught up by the McLaren fan in the McLaren. 5/10 now after that DRS straight. Can he continue to chase closely through the rest of the track? As we may see an overtake with Dustin maybe losing out some speed on the outside line. What a clean overtake. I love to see it. This McLaren fan and Razak Sali maybe showing that they can be Division 1 racers. They can be Tier 1. We are back to a McLaren 1-2 and a Haas 3-4. Jen, Baby Eagle, and the Mercedes, 19th place, 5/10 behind Doko. They have made it past Gasly, and they are building a little bit of a gap on Gasly. Hold on. Let me see if I can mess. It'd be a little late, but maybe we can get this last guy in here. Lord PK was originally on. Oh no! Did somebody join McLaren when they weren't supposed to? Hold on. They did. Who's a McLaren? CAR is a McLaren. McLaren fan. McLaren fan is not supposed to be. Because they are... Who's McLaren fan in here? I'm sorry if I'm pausing. You know what? That can be sorted out later. We can adjust the team points if we need to. It tends to happen. It's going to happen. As we do see, actually, McLaren fan catching up on his teammate. I think, are they in their own voice chat? They are. It is CAR and Scorpio driving for McLaren's. Oh, Scorpio is McLaren fan, I think. I don't know. That is besides the point. I need to focus on the racing. They are in voice chat. Will they be talking about potentially, hey, I am faster than you, as we see a little bit of a lockup. I am faster than you. Let me through safely. He is losing time now, so maybe it won't happen. Maybe it will. I don't know. But there will be a DRS. Nope, he has lost DRS. Maybe not. No, he definitely has. I speak too soon. He definitely has DRS, but over a second behind. I don't think, unless he dumps his ERS, that he will be able to make up all that time, unless Razak Sali slows down too much. Misclick. All right, but we will see McLaren fan with DRS. See, the critical part of this is just having DRS isn't enough. You need to be able to keep it close through the rest of the track because it is the only DRS zone. So you have to be able to make these corners very rapidly. As we do see, McLaren fan seemingly does have the faster pace. Are they communicating at all? Because he is riding him very tight. As we see Jen now with a penalty and in last place behind Gasly. Maybe a spin. Who knows? Doko making up a lot of time on Isaac Hadjar. Love to see it. Will these McLarens continue to fight? I mean, is this not pretty demonstrative? An allegory, a metaphor, a simile for the real life 2025 season? The two McLarens, let them fight is what people wanted to see. Let them fight. And, you know, McLaren being McLaren, they love team orders. But we will definitely, I think, see an overtake in the straight as McLaren fan is making up a lot of ground and maybe becoming a little frustrated, sticking behind his teammate Razak Sali. He wants a race win himself. Definitely will be an overtake. but will they make it nice and clean? They are teammates. There is no need to fight each other. It seems that he has made it a nice and easy, clean overtake. We are now reaching 6 laps, starting their 6th lap on mediums. They may or may not, depending on their tire wear, be beginning to feel the effects of degradation, because Imola is very punishing as it is. It is especially punishing when your tires are cooked. So I do wonder how their tire management has been going, as we do see Dustin D's falling ever so much more behind. Maybe the penalty really got to him. Maybe now he is being overtly cautious and losing a lot of time to the racers ahead. We may see the McLarens completely run away with it and finish with a 1-2. It'll be up entirely to them who actually wins. They are doing better than the real-life McLaren team. Is this man delusional? Did they not win the Constructors' Championship? Did Lando Norris not win? I'm not a Glazer. I don't really have a team in F1. I am simply an observer. Get your brain checked. You may need to see a psychologist. You are a little silly. But as far as them fighting each other, yes, they are doing better fighting each other than they did in real life. You know, throwback to Canada and and Lando Norris's boneheaded overtake or miscalculation on the straight. But hey, I'm impressed. I am very much impressed, as we do see Baby Eagle pit. Maybe she did spin out, and as we see people trying to figure out how to join when we're over 8 laps into the race. Guys, we sent multiple times. Look, I don't want to overdo it for people, but we have mentioned, we have announced, we have answered questions multiple times about what time everything is. Now, I understand time zones can be confusing, but we have been putting, it is 10 a.m. EST. It is hey, that's what they called it, Nate. I don't want to hear it from you. He said, Lando Norris himself, and I can quote him, called it a miscalculation or a misjudgment. But yeah, we said it was 10 a.m. 10 a.m. for Division 2. Look at the roster. We announced, as we see Dustin D's picking up yet another time penalty. You're going to have to keep it within the track limits, man. Come on. I know it's hard at Imola, but look, you have to do something. You cannot continue to rack up penalties. But as I was saying, we said 10 a.m. EST, 12 p.m. EST. Google is a very useful resource. I can't keep looking at the Discord messages. I can't handle it. I cannot handle it. But as we do see, Razak Salih now overtaking his teammate. Are they gonna continue to battle? This is kind of exciting. I will not lie. Dustin D is now almost 10 seconds behind the McLaren team. Oh, they continue to fight it out. Oh, Razak Salih with a 3-second time penalty. Was that an unforced error, or was it a little bit of calculated, aggressive, respectful driving? I don't know. I was busy not paying attention, apparently. As we do see Jen now over a minute 45 behind Liam Lawson in 19th place. Not what you like to see. Doko now in 17th place. He is making up some time. Another overtake from a McLaren fan. This is exciting to watch. Now, the thing about this is, may that have been a dumb overtake to do? Because now, Razak Salih will have DRS on the long straight and have a free overtake. So, you know, a lot of this is, you know, when do I overtake? How do I overtake? Why do I overtake? What do I overtake? Oh! That was especially not a good decision. Had he just let his teammate be ahead of him, he would have had DRS, even with Razak Salih going into the pits to go onto hards. You know, and so that would have given him more time. Not that he necessarily needs it, but just, you know, there's some things to be thinking about and taking into consideration at all times. I need to find a way to turn off the Discord notifications on my screen. You guys don't see them, but I see them, and they are ever so distracting to me, who is very easily distracted. But we are now on the 10th lap. McLaren fan holding the lead. I would assume that since his teammate did just pit, that he will be pitting this lap as well. Um, they just didn't want to double stack since they were so close together. Um, if he pits, we will move on to maybe some of the other racers, some of the users, as we do see Doko now, because of some pits from the AI, is now in 12th place. He seems to have a decent pace, just unfortunate in qualifying. Razak Salih, yep, he's on the hards. Will he be pitting? He is pitting. I can only assume that there will be on... I told them that. I told everybody you will have to slow down for the pits. So he has now picked up a 10-second penalty. Not great. Oh, that is Dustin D's. Interesting. Very interesting. A million time penalties for Dustin D's. He will now be serving quite a few of them, I do believe. Or not? No, he will not be serving any of them. What are the penalties? Yep, he has 16 total. McLaren Fan has 10. Razak Salih only with 3. This is very interesting to see. I need to stop saying interesting so much. I say it so often. But Yasser now in first place, 10 laps on the mediums. He's definitely feeling it. There is no way those tires do not feel slightly slick now. They may not be uncontrollable, as we do see a spin out from Jen, I do believe, in the Mercedes. Not again. Not again. Doko now in 19th. He may have lost control because he was ahead and now pitting. Very unfortunate to see. McLaren Fan, once again, behind his teammate, Doko. I let everybody know that there was no pit assist. I told everybody that. Maybe, you know, Doko, I will say, does not speak English or is not very good with English. And so maybe I didn't reiterate that in Spanish. But, oof. Big oof indeed. Sorry, man. This race is kind of settling down a little bit. We see big gaps forming between all the human drivers. Bortoletto now pitting. Razak Salih, new fastest lap, 1:18.4 on the hards. That's pretty fast, actually. On hards, that's pretty good, man. I'm proud of you. He is picking up quite a large gap on his teammate, McLaren Fan, on the mediums. Does that mean... McLaren Fan was already on mediums, was he not? Is he going medium, medium, hard? That was definitely a warning there for Razak Salih. I think McLaren Fan might be doing medium, medium, hard, and Razak Salih medium, hard. Medium or hard? Who knows? We shall find out. I'm just looking at what other users there are. Yep, just the top 4 are humans, and then 1920 are our back markers. AI filled within the rest. So really, at the moment, not much hope for Doko or Jen, Baby Eagle. Yeah, I mean, they'll be hoping for safety car, but considering their pace right now, they may be hoping for more than a safety car. They may be hoping for a red flag, truthfully, or just, I don't know, a miracle. They would be hoping for a miracle. We do see McLaren Fan maybe making up a little bit of the ground on Razak Salih. These two, maybe they have realized, hey, this is our tryout. This is where we demonstrate what we are capable of. Put us in Tier 1. Put us in Division 1. We are looking to race in more competitive grids. So, hey, kudos to you. You guys are putting in a pretty good pace at the moment. Not much competition between you and the rest of the field. So, you guys just need to bring it home. Just keep it together. Don't rack up too many penalties. And yeah, just fight it out between the two of you, I guess. Man. How are the rest of you doing? How are you guys doing? I'm doing fine. I stayed up a little too late. I shouldn't have stayed up as late as I did. Miscalculation by me, I will admit. But what can you do? I love to torture myself, I guess, in many ways. As we do see somebody in the Discord saying they may need to withdraw. What? Not from this race, but withdraw from what? Okay, someone just withdrawing, even though they never even said they were joining. Come on, guys. We send as much info as we can. It is what it is, man. Let's just focus on the race. I don't want to get too distracted. Oh man, man. Oh my! As I was looking away, McLaren fan is now 5/10 within Razak Sali. Now I do want to take another peek at the penalties real quick. They seem to be the exact same as they were before. All right. Slips a little bit, but I mean, I don't know. There's only so much that I can talk about. I'm not exactly in my tangent state of mind at the moment, as we do see them coming up on a back marker gen. As she cuts some corner. I don't know what's going on. She has let them through, it seems. They are good to continue going. They will now be catching up to Doko, and then in a while longer, they will be catching up to the AI back markers. We will see McLaren fan, I think, with DRS. Will we see an overtake? Most likely. This is a super easy overtake to do if you are about within 7/10 roughly. He is losing time, actually. Maybe Razak Sali saving his ERS. I guess we can open up the telemetry, see what is going on here. Yeah, man, this is pretty zen. This is pretty chill. Really only 2 racers in contention for the win, and even then, 3rd and 4th not very close to each other, and they are teammates, so not much going on there. Sorry, it's so early in the morning and I got so little sleep. I like phase out. Oh, and then I have to. I'll be in the tier 1 race. I will be streaming for that, so you know I'll have a little bit of an excuse to be a little quieter, a little more focused, a little more locked in, as the kids say. So yeah, I race, so that should wake me up, and then I do commentate once again for a league at 8 p.m. I think. I'd have to check that again. I get my times confused. I don't know. I forget things very easily. So, will we see? I think both of them may be getting DRS. Yes, both of them will have a DRS. This will not be a simple overtake for the McLaren fan any longer. They have passed Doko without incident. I love to see that. Best commentary ever. It's Ahmed. Thank you so much. I would assume you are Ahmed Yasser in the race. You are the Haas. I appreciate that, and if you are not Yasser in the race, thank you anyways. Thank you so very much. I love to hear it. You guys would not believe the amount of glaze I receive so I do get paid another time penalty. Speeding in the pit lane once again. Baby Eagle, what are we doing? Come on. You know that is on. But I do get paid 15 big buckaroos to commentate for this one league Monday nights. It was straight up offered to me. I comment, so you know, I'll even shout him out. Spark Hashira, so I think, what was it? I commentated for that race that I was talking about on Sunday. I commentated for them, and I guess he watched it and he really liked it, and so he was like, "Hey man, would you like to commentate this league that I run, that I'm an admin for? I'll even pay you. I will compensate you." I cannot tell you how turned on I was. I was very in heat is the way I'll put it, because he mentioned money. I would have done it for free. I would have done it for free. I am no professional. I simply am very good at letting loose the floodgates that are in my mouth. I am very good at just yapping. So yeah, he offered me money, and I was like, "Hey man, just tell me when and where." It turns out that they race late nights Central Time, Central Standard Time in the U.S. So that meant on Mondays, I mean, I go to bed late anyways, but now I am forced to go to bed late, as we do see somebody spinning out once again. Baby Eagle, it seems to be. Yeah, I stay up late anyways, even though I shouldn't, but it is what it is. It's just how I am. And so now I'm being forced to stay awake, stay late, you know, go to sleep late on Monday nights. And so, you know, it has a little bit of a different, I don't know. bit of a different energy to it. Now instead like, oh, you know, it's my fault I'm going to bed late. No, now I have an excuse. You know, like, oh, you know, I have to do this. I'm getting paid to do it. You know, I gotta stay up late for that. So yeah, it's really cool. I commentate for them. I forgot where I started with this, but yeah. Oh, the glaze, the glaze. You should see the glaze that they smother me with in that league that I get paid to commentate for. They love me. Actually, last Monday, I was doing a 2-player career mode with my friend Jay Kreco. He will be my teammate for this race. I'm so excited. He's gonna be my teammate. Awesome, man. Goated dude. Love him. So yeah, he will be my teammate. Do we have a safety car? I think we have a safety car. Trying to look at the banners. Is it virtual safety car? It's hard to tell. I'm trying to look at the little like information lights, but I'm not seeing one say anything. Another 3-second time penalty. I don't think we're under something, but I can't tell if it's a full-on safety car or a virtual safety car. As we do see, is that Jen? Baby Eagle again? Yes, Baby Eagle off the track once again. McLaren fan will now be serving a drive-through penalty. I know that is extremely annoying with the virtual safety car or the safety car pace. In some places, it just comes to a crawl. I don't know if they have much experience with that. You just really have to take, you really just have to take those corners like at a crawl to not rack up a drive-through penalty. That is not great for him. A drive-through penalty is going to ruin his race, quite possibly. And he cannot serve it under safety car. Oh no. Can he or can he not? Because I don't know. I think it was a virtual. It looks like he can serve it because it was a virtual safety car. And Baby Eagle has retired from the session. R.I.P. Good day to you, Jen. Yes, he is serving the drive-through. I guess it was a virtual safety car. So, unfortunate for him. As Dustin now overtaking him in the pits, and McLaren, or no, yes, I'm stupid. He was in the pits, but we do know that McLaren fan has the pace to get ahead of Dustin Dees, and he has less time penalties, so it will be a lot less stressful for him. Oh, we are under safety car. It's lasting over a lap. It's definitely a safety car. This is crazy to see. I knew it was going to happen at some point. I was actually a little surprised that it happened this late. Wow, that's crazy. We may be seeing a crash out from Baby Eagle. She did say that she was very distracted from some weird light or some weird sound coming from her wheel. So she did just get that wheel. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. Another drive-through penalty. Dustin Dees. See, I'm very confused. Because normally you cannot serve a drive-through under safety car. So were we under safety car or virtual safety car? I guess it was a virtual safety car if he was allowed to make that up. Yeah, Baby Eagle, you have given me something to laugh at a little bit. Not so much. You know, this is a friendly league. He is now serving that drive-through with the 10-second penalty. Come on, man. What do you not understand about you have to slow down to enter the pits? I explained that to everybody before the race started. I don't know if he was in it when I explained it, but I explained it. So he has now racked up even more penalties. He is now at 29 seconds of time penalties. I mean, what does that even put him at? Where does that put him at if we switch over to leader? 29 seconds? Oh, no. Leader. So that would put him... so we're looking at maybe like 50. So out of points. That would put him out of the points. Not great. I mean, come on. Twice he has been speeding in the pit lane. We do see McLaren fan now, after serving the drive-through, 20 seconds behind his teammate. Will he really push hard, or will he just be happy with the 10-second gap that he has over Yasser? What are these time penalties for them, though? He does have the bigger time penalty, so really unfortunate for him. If anything, he will just want to maintain over 10 seconds between him and Yasser to not lose that position to time penalties. Oh, excuse me. Dustin D's catching up to Fernando Alonso. When when will he make his move? As this AI is decently slow, pretty slow for what should be tier 2, but he has fallen behind Austin Alonso, Fernando Alonso, and may very well not have DRS to make this a very easy overtake. It does not seem to be the case. He does not have DRS, but he may make his move anyways if he has enough battery to use enough slipstream. Will we see a move? Will we see a move? He's making his move, but he has damaged his own wing on the back of Fernando Alonso. Um, Not a clean overtake, but if it's minor damage, he should be perfectly fine. It looks like it is just one of the side winglets. I remember actually in one of my first races commentating, explaining what I believe is the purpose of those little winglets. So a lot of commercial aircraft have those side wings, like at the very tip of the wings, and what they do is they control and they redirect the vortices. So just as a background information, I did aerospace engineering in college, so I know a little bit about aerodynamics. I'm not too familiar with like specific Formula One aerodynamics, but you know, I know enough to maybe have a theory. I wouldn't say, you know, go trusting what I say, but so um, you know, everybody thinks of wings. You know, they have lift, they have drag, they have this, they have that, but in three-dimensional space, you know, as you extend that wing out, you know, into that, like, you know, you have your wing shape that's like an ellipse, sort of a pointed ellipse, a pointed oval, sort of, kind of. Um, as you extend it out in 3D space over a length, at the tips, so one tip would be connected to the fuselage, the body of the plane. So you see a little bit of vortices forming, but not so much. At the very tips, though, there is a sudden cutoff. You go from wing to no wing, and so what that does is that creates these spiral vortices of what, you know, kind of like what dirty air is in Formula One, as we see Dustin D's coming off track a little bit, getting those tires a little dirty, and so that can cause a lot of instability in the tip of the wing. Now, the tip of wings are meant to kind of, you know, vibrate and flap in the air. That's taken into consideration. There's nothing you can do about that. You know, you're flying at, you know, however many miles an hour through air. Air is thick, so you know you're gonna get vibrations, and those are taken into account for the strength and shape of structural things. But yeah, so to mitigate those vortices, those winglets kind of shape the air to where it's a slightly smoother transition from wing to no wing. So yeah, to sum it all up, that side winglet really probably not going to have much of an effect on the downforce, on the frontal downforce of Dustin D's car. So, you know, very minimal. Doesn't really need to pit for him as he gets yet another 10-second penalty. Are you stubborn or what's going on? Do you not understand that you were getting a 10-second time penalty every time you speed in the pit lane? He's fixing his wing. I mean, maybe he felt that it was necessary, but I really don't think it was necessary this late in the race, especially when you've been given a time penalty every single time you've come into the pit. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I truthfully do not know what to say. You know what? Maybe let's give Doko some screen time. I am just at a loss of words. That was not my lap, or that was not my fault DNFing and being 3 laps behind. You know what? I saw you talking about the weird noises coming from your wheel. That would stress me out too. I don't even know. I don't know. I've never seen that. I know my wheel makes kind of some strange noises just because it's not direct drive, but I mean, I have my headphones on. I can't hear it anyway, so I can't imagine how loud those noises must have been for you to be able to hear it through what I assume would be headphones. Blame the weird noise. The new setup and not playing for a month. I don't know what happened there. It was the in-game wheel? That makes even less sense. I have no idea. Simply put, I was at a loss for words as we see a little bit of graphical glitches. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think path tracing is the way for these streams. I know I've been told that it's somewhat smooth, or that it is smooth and that it, you know, it's pretty fine. But Yeah, I think ray tracing may be the maximum that I can do for these multiplayer races. As we see a spin from Doko taking too much curb. Unfortunate. Um, will we see Dustin Dees make a move on the Ferrari? Yes, we will. He has the RS. This should be a nice and simple overtake. Not that it really means much for him, as he has 29 seconds of penalties. Um, that'll put him in 18th place. That'll put him at the back of the pack. Just ahead of Doko. And if he continues to rack up penalties, I mean, he may even just get last place solely from penalties. As we see Razik Saleh pitting for new mediums. Will we see McLaren fan get ahead of him through the pits? Yes, we will. But now, if you do not know, McLaren fan does have a 10-second penalty, and honestly, will have to pit at some point before the end of the race. Hey, what's up, Nathan Cam? How's it going, man? Are you in this race, or are you simply someone who just found me? If you just found me, that is very cool. Welcome. Thank you for joining. If you do not know, this is Black Flag Racing, the inaugural season, as we see Jay, my man, my boy, the OG, hopping into the chat. All right, Jay, you know I love you. Hold on, let me say hello to this Nathan Cam guy. I don't recognize that name. This is Black Flag Racing, the inaugural F1 season for this league. They were originally a ACC. Am I allowed to join? Of course you are, man. As you see, there are plenty of AI. This is the second tier of Black Flag Racing, the inaugural season. So yes, you can join. There are plenty of open seats in the second division. Yeah, all that we ask is, just pay attention in the Discord to notifications. That's what I personally am asking, because people seem to struggle with that a little bit. But yeah, just clean racing. You don't have to be super good. In this second division, we have all assists allowed except for hit assist. So you have to slow down for the pit. A lot of people, or not a lot of people, Dustin D specifically seems to be struggling with that, as he has gotten a 10-second time penalty every single time he has gone into the pits. But yeah, you're allowed to join. Hold on. I don't want to click off, but there's also not much going on at the moment, as McLaren fan does come into pit. I want to change this back to tires. Okay. And he's gone for softs. McLaren fan, don't use softs at Imola. It's too early. All right, but hold on. Let me see if I can get the invitation link, or the Discord link. 1 segundo. So that I can send that to you. Send it here in chat. That is the link to join the Discord. Doko now a 3-second time penalty. Come on, Doko. Keep it within the track limits. Dustin Dees is catching up, making moves up the field, but truthfully, and there we go. Exactly what I was about to say. Multiple time penalties. Why can't I sub or give bits? I have not set that up. I am very new to just Twitch streaming in general. I am here for the yap. I actually got Twitch affiliate like last week, and I just haven't gone through with it. Because I just haven't. I just haven't. I don't want to put ads in my streams. I think I have the option to not put ads in my streams. I'm not about that. I'm a man of the people. You do not need to pay to watch me talk. I do it for free. Except for that one league who pays me. But hey, they offered. I do not want to have people watching ads to watch my yap. I want as many viewers as possible. Go through with it. No! Okay, I will. But I don't want ads. I will not put ads. I will not do that to you guys. I am making enough right now through my job. Maybe, I'll be honest. Maybe in the future, if... Ooh, McLaren fan has made a move on Yes Sir. We are seeing battling in this race once again. But yeah, maybe, once, it becomes maybe a little bit lucrative, how much money I could make. Because I don't know about you, I would love to not have to do a normal full-time job unless... Nathan Cam, good to see that you're in the Discord. Happy to see you. But, yeah, so... As much as, aerospace is cool, I'm not even working in an aerospace job, man. This is good commentary, little, very professional. Hey, this is professional. Yeah, there's very little race commentary going on anymore. But, yeah, so I'm working in a mechanical engineering job, and I hate it. It is so boring to me. I hate almost every second of it. It's a decent job, objectively speaking, Also, that is amazing commentary. Thank you so much. I guess there's a reason I was hired to do commentary for this one league. Or not this league, but for another league. I was, I just, I kind of volunteered to do it because this is one that I race in. This is the tier 2 race. I'll try to be more quiet. Don't worry about it. I love to ramble. But I will be racing shortly at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in 45 minutes in the Tier 1 race. I am hoping, I just want points. I want to play some points. I feel like maybe, if I do well enough, I can maybe finish P5 and above. 5th place and above, I think. Maybe. We do have some stupid fast people in the league. Might join Williams. We will have to see, actually, because I think some people joined into the wrong teams. But we will have that sorted out. It's raining cats and dogs by me. Don't do that. Those cats and dogs don't deserve that, man. I know it's an idiom. It's a figure of speech. But, yeah, I am excited for this race. It's the first race of BFR for me. Or official race for BFR, since this is the inaugural season. These D2 guys, the very first Formula 1 race for Black Flag Racing. So they are special. They mean something. They are a part of history. And if you're into ACC Superiority, oh, he's in. All right, hold on. Let's say hello to Superiority. Superiority, what's up, man? Yes, 40 minutes. I'm commentating right now, man. You're in it, I think. I have it set up to where you're also in it right now, just because you're in Discord with me. What's going on? All right, I love to hear that. Now, for the stream, Superiority, you're kind of the fastest that we know of in the league. What are you thinking as far as strategy in MLO? Are you crazy enough to go one stop? You're crazy, man. You're crazy. Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think Nate just told me that the stream can't even hear you, so that's unfortunate. But so I'll just mute myself again and finish out this race. They're almost done, and then I'll be back once that's over, and we can talk some more. So I'll see you in a little bit. I'll be muted, but I'll be able to hear you. All right. See you, man. All right. Now that I think about it, I remember that I actually need to change the settings of my Discord for that purpose. I do it for some of my other leagues because we do interviews. And so I forgot that I actually need to change a setting to where Discord can't actually pick up. But to sum it all up, Dustin D's another speeding in the pit lane. Dustin, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? But what was I gonna say? Oh, to sum up what he said. So I asked him, Superiority is that we know of, the fastest in the league, as far as I know. But qualifying, I think there is someone who can be faster than him, but his race pace isn't quite as good. But race pace and qualifying all combined, he is the fastest that we know of. And so he said that he does a one-stop on every single track when it's a 50% race. I know some tracks that's a lot harder, but I think he's just built different. He's the kind of person that I was talking about where in that one race, they did one-stops and were able to hold really fast lap times. So yeah, I'm not exactly hoping to compete with him specifically. I've done it before. It is ridiculously stressful knowing that he can just pull away almost without effort on you. I'm not super slow by any standard, but I'm not stupid fast. I'm not even remotely close to esports level, but I mean, yeah, it's honestly really cool to see. We will see what seems to be, how many seconds of penalty does he have? He has 3 seconds. We will see, most likely, if Razak Saleh can just bring it in nice and smooth, a win from the McLaren, Razak Sali. It is still early to call. He is about to begin his last lap. McLaren fan, if he keeps it within within the limits, brings it in safely, will get McLaren that 1-2. 3 second time penalty once again for Dustin Dees. I don't know. I don't know if Doko is close enough to him to make up that position. Not that it matters. They won't get points. Though I guess it would make sense to adjust points to not account the AI for the human racers, but I don't know. That'll have to be something that we discuss. But yeah, and then we will see Yasser, Dustin Dees' Haas teammate, in third place. So at the very least, Haas will be receiving points, but McLaren, early favorites for the Constructors' Championship. Very cool to see. This season will be eight weeks long, 8 races long, once a week on Sundays, 10 a.m. for D2, 12 p.m. for D1. As Superior already messaged me that to win an F125, you need to learn how to drive with high tire wear. I fully agree. It's just it is just very difficult, and I do struggle a little bit with it because it's not just keeping the car under control with high tire wear, it's still being fast with high tire wear. So, it's just something that I need to practice, something that I need to get better at. But we will see Razak Sali now coming in through the last 2 turns of the Imola Grand Prix, or the Italian Grand Prix. I forget what it's called exactly. You can tell I'm slightly a casual F1 fan. I just like to race, man. But we will see Razak Sali, first race. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Let's actually get through the race. We will see Razak Sali finishing first place for the McLarens, for his teammate, McLaren fan, first place in the first BFR Formula 1 League race. Woo! Oh, I love to see it. I absolutely love to see it. This has been exciting. Dustin Dees, come on, man. But we will see McLaren fan now crossing second for the McLaren. Most likely we will see Yasser getting a third for Haas, and then a bunch of AI. What a race, man. What a race. I will be ending the stream. Oh, I forgot I have chat open. I'm so dumb. I completely forgot to reopen this when I was looking at something. This is an official league, but it is somewhat fun. But yeah, so give me 1 second. They will be rejoining, I think, the voice chat, the general voice chat, now that this race is over. But we do see a McLaren 1-2. That is super awesome. But yeah, I will be starting up a stream later for my actual race. But yeah, this has been BFR Formula 1 racing, first ever race for this league that I'm aware of. And we see McLarens win it. Wow. Just like real life, I guess. But yeah, let me get these times just so that we have them for league records. But yeah, I have been the Fridge Gamer. This has been BFR. Thank you so much for watching. And you know what? I'd appreciate it if you watch my race. That'd be really cool of you. So yeah, I'll be back in 40-ish minutes, 35 minutes for that. So, look out for that. Thank you so very much for being here. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I like to think I'm awesome, and I will see you again soon, I think.